This podcast is made for you. Believe everything we say is true. 1722.
1722.
Look inside, you know you'll find. Over your shoulder, you know that I told you I'll always be picking you up when you're down. So just turn around. Welcome to the 1722 podcast, where we talk shit about everything and we don't take shit from nobody.
We don't take shit from nobody.
You're damn right.
We are back again. It's been a little while.
It has been. I missed
Here to
this
have
podcast.
some fun though. We started off right.
Yeah.
Something that got us hyped. That's what we get hyped to.
Mm-hmm.
People
We stay
don't know.
hyped.
That's all the damn time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
How many times a week do you bleed?
Well,
Would you say it's all the time?
I would say it's all the time. I would say at least 70 times a week I bleed.
You have dry skin?
Dry skin, dry asshole. I'm a dishwasher, so my hands crack a lot.
Ah, true.
I'm crack-a-lacking. So.
I have a fear of lotions, so I have the driest skin probably
Oh, yeah.
around.
I can't.
You would die in Arizona. You would go out there and you would just puff into a thing of smoke.
Actually, my skin's really not that bad, because
No.
I'm also not hairy. So I feel like...
Why do you have a fear of lotion?
I don't know. It's unexplained. It probably should be figured out.
It's unexplained. It's an alien.
It's a myth.
It's the UFO
I gotta
phobias.
find a book about the secrets to lotion or something. The scents that get into your skin.
Well, it's
just
like
poison you.
this thing of like I don't want shit touching me that's cold and wet and that sits on my skin and I feel it there.
That's why you put it on your hand and then rub it together and then smooth it on your skin. Not pour it and then just put it on your skin like, oh, it's a big blob on my arm.
That's why you put it on
But
your
either way,
hand.
you feel it. That's why I don't fuck with Germ-X for the same reason. I don't do suntan lotion for the same reason. The only thing I do is for tattoos.
Listen to this dude. He's openly admitting now that the pandemic's over that he didn't use Germ-X the entire fucking time.
No, he
Oh
said
no!
it
During
there.
the pandemic,
You dirty bitch!
I got over my phobia. I was very pro-COVID.
I didn't get vaccinated. I don't give a damn.
Oh, I know. I did get vaccinated because I stand by.
I have my 5th booster, so shout out. I bet you Californians don't have your 5th booster.
booster seats.
Yeah.
But you didn't even know it was out.
Yeah, exactly. It's called Cradle of Filth. Get it.
I like this camera angle though, by the way. I'm talking
yeah.
directly to the camera this time. So
Another
you fuckers in the
change.
comments that got some shit to say about me right now.
I dare you
I
to
look
say
you
it.
dead in your eye and tell you right now.
I can't see the camera, so I'm glad someone can.
This light.
I can
is-
barely see it.
Hold on, real quick. Pose for the camera. All right.
That was the ugliest thing ever. I'm not gonna look forward to that. But
That's gonna be the thumbnail.
real quick, I
More
wanna
than likely,
give-
I'm gonna have a terrible lazy eye because of that light. By the
Yeah.
way. So.
Real quick, I want to give a shout out to the side star of the podcast. It is the year anniversary of these here right here. Yeah, I got
Oh,
these.
shit.
I got these like a year ago.
Celebrate
Last year.
good
A
times.
year ago
Come
last
on.
year. I've had a White Claw or two. You know what I'm saying?
Celebrate.
But you know what I'm
Shout out to
saying?
White Claw.
Shout out to the glasses. Been a big key component to this because I would be like them, suffering if I didn't have these.
Suffering succotash. That's
So,
us every week.
Shout out to you, babe. Can we get a like for the glasses?
Get the
Can we
video.
get a glasses sponsorship so we can all wear sunglasses?
Oh,
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Oh yeah, I'll take some Ray-Bans.
Yeah, I was about to say, catch us in a Ray-Ban commercial in 5 years.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So-
Do you like Ray-Bans? I do too. So speaking of that,
We're gonna
and
be
that
driving a
thing.
convertible,
Oh yeah, convertible down what is it, Beverly Hills? In
a closed off
right.
little mountain terrain track. You know
Oh,
what
yeah.
I'm saying? It's gonna be closed off for us.
Or like a windy road down.
yeah, they
the
gonna
side.
have like
Yeah.
a little drone above us.
Woo! God
Driving like an
damn.
Audi.
Oh yeah,
Driving on a cliff with the
and it's not even
the
an Audi
water's
commercial. That's
crashing.
how balling we are. You know.
Oh yeah, man, we would be feeling the life right there.
And then we
Jesus.
also have sunglasses on.
Oh yeah, and oh wait, nothing is said. We're driving on the cliff, right? The water's crashing. There's the trees, the birds are flying, and all of a sudden we all look at the camera, and then all of a sudden it says Ray-Bans.
Oh yeah, perfect.
That would be the cleanest commercial ever. Except me, I'd probably be hawking a loogie at the time because I
I ain't
fucked
even
up all
gonna
the
lie.
timing.
I'm about to go on Instagram and try to request partnership from sunglasses people. Like, look, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
reach out to everyone.
Shout out
we
Sunglasses Hunting the Wall, right? Not the wall, the mall. Sorry.
can. Yeah.
Remember them? They're not around anymore.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you probably like
I used
a
to
little
go in there and
kiosk.
look at Oakley's that I knew I was never gonna buy.
Oakley's, that was another one.
Yeah.
Damn, I haven't heard about Oakley's in a minute.
We all dreamed.
Yeah, is
Yeah,
that the
that
ones that
kinda
the
money.
NASCAR guys they fucking wore that?
They had some cool
Oakley's
looking
were more,
motherfuckers in there, man. Oh my god, there was one in there. It was like white, it had like these little techno, little kind of weird designs on the side or whatever, but they were tough. They were like $179.
Dude, outshout Oakley's. If you had them, fuck off.
Yeah.
God damn. My lord.
I'd rather go blind.
$170 for shades?
No.
No way. You're outside your goddamn mind, man. Also, by the way...
Because they do the same exact thing that a $5 pair does.
Yeah, you're blocking the sun out.
Yeah.
And, by the way, I got transitions. Call me autistic, but I have them. So, like, I have the
You
transition.
gotta be a conceited motherfucker to get them just because you just assume people are gonna look at you long enough to notice that you have Oakley's on and didn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you meant transitions.
I was too. I was
don't
like,
know
all right.
anyone that cares.
Make me feel small. That's cool. It is weird though. Just real quick, there has been a lot of people that have pointed it out. Like when I go outside, people are like, "When did you put on sunglasses?" And then when I get in the car, they're like, "When did you take?" It's happened so many times, and I'm like, "You get used to it."
Tell them you got a pair of Oakleys.
Oh, I should. Oh man, that's a good point. Never thought about that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna start saying that. I'm gonna become full Beyonce. And they're like, "Well, where did you go?" I got Oakley's.
They'll never ask again.
Yeah, ever.
Because now they know you're lying or that something's wrong with
And if they do ask, they'll kick them out of the car.
We're talking about all this and that. All the things we talked about what we were going to do if we got famous. One thing we ain't talked about is how y'all would hold up with modeling if they told us they wanted us to do some modeling.
Me modeling? Are you kidding me? I'd be a walrus was fucking on a rock. I would do anything they said.
I mean, I'd be down.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you're telling me I'm going to look cute? Like, all right.
I'll put a bow in my hair.
But I can see Austin getting aggravated after like a 45th shot. They're like, can you just, move your head a little bit? You're like, all right, fuck this shit.
Oh, no. They'd be like, can we have authentic? I'm like, fuck authentic. And then in the magazine, it's me. Like... But when I am on the cover of People Magazine 2027, that's going to be the greatest picture of all time. It's going to be better than the fucking Johnny Knoxville pic.
Yeah, I would. Well, do they even do like cool magazine covers anymore? Because magazines,
no, it's
like,
usually
you could do like I don't know, maybe like a smoke modeling catalog or something.
Ooh,
like
yeah,
that.
cool.
Hey, if I get on High Times, man, I would kill to be on. Rob Van Dam was on High Times.
Yeah, there's
So,
many
like,
people I
shit.
love on High Times. My mom was on High Times.
To get in the smoke box though.
Oh,
Ooh.
Be Real is just like, hey, fool, you like to smoke? And
That
I'd be like, yeah, I do Be Real.
we're not there yet, but we're still kind of like living the life. I think that'd be my favorite thing though.
oh
to
yeah,
do.
for sure.
Yeah.
That would mean more than a lot of things.
But honestly, I feel like I don't know about you guys, but if I did get in there, I feel like my worst problem would be being around someone that I highly respect. Right?
It would be
Anytime that I'm going to be around a celebrity or anything, it's going to be hard for me to treat them like I treat you all.
But they make it seem, well, I mean, at least he makes it seem like with those episodes that he's always keeping the conversation going, like asking questions about you, though. So I think it'd probably be a little bit easier.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
To just be normal around him because he's asking you about you and it ain't nothing gets more.
I just feel like I would embarrass myself terribly. I'd say all the wrong things. Mm-hmm. I'd be like, all right, I'm going to be real. Damn it!
Yeah. He's like, all right, bro.
Well, I guess the 20th time I've heard that.
Yeah.
Welcome to the industry.
Yeah.
I'd walk out of the smoke box immediately.
I'll tell you one thing, I wouldn't quit.
Like now it's just 7-2.
I can't stand when the people are like, God damn,
Hey.
I gotta get out the smoke. And I'm like, you went there for the reason. Stay in there. It's free.
I ain't gonna lie, we got verified and shit like it. I already know who I would like try to hit up to just have as like famous homies.
Morgan Freeman?
No.
Oh.
Or maybe.
I mean, sage advice.
I would
Yeah.
definitely have him on my cool side so he could generate something for me. I don't know what it would be, but I would have him on the back burner just so I could have that favor. But
Oh, yeah.
it'd be Burner for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Burner, Wiz Khalifa.
I thought you meant Bernie Sanders.
No, Burner.
Yeah.
Cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
The,
All
the
his shit's
perfect
fresh.
ultimate
All his
Armenian.
shit's fresh, and he just comes. I used to see in his vlogs all the time. He used to just pull up to Wiz with just bags that he can try. I'm like, that's a hell of a friend right there. Like, oh, I heard you guys are going on tour. I got 3 different flavors that are coming out in the store. I want you guys to just take us with you and let me know how you feel throughout the whole thing. I'm like,
all right, so let's say that.
I'd be feeling emotional every day.
Friends, how many of us have them? Singing to his face.
But to dig deeper on that, though, imagine that every day. Like, let's see, what would your side be if you got money, you're famous, every single day you're getting promotion. Like, there's a dude, a girl, a team coming in, dropping you free stuff. Like, you're like, okay, I already got, like, everything, right? And then you just got, like, so much. You're trying to just watch the game, trying to watch a movie with your wife or kids, and there's just always someone knocking, like, hey, so, this problem came up, and your Twitter was hacked, and someone leaked pictures of you, and, you know, like, I don't know if I really want that, to be honest. I feel like I want to be just enough famous to where no one would care.
I'd hate to be that guy, but I was about to say, if I'm going to be like that, then there's going to be a dude running all my shit, and he's going to take care of that.
Right.
I'm not going to worry about
it. And at that point, that's a whole nother...
And I will treat any person that works for me well, because I know that if I fuck up once...
They're going to be like family, really.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm going to wake up every morning. The first thing I'm doing when I wake up, I'm looking in the mirror directly at myself. You are better than everyone you've ever met. They are beneath you. No one else deserves to be in the spot you're in.
You're the full sig, not a grain of
rice.
That's
why they're not in your spot, though. I wouldn't plan on having that many assistants, though. That's why I say that.
Oh, see, that's the thing. I don't like when people
I might have like 3 dudes that are like, and I ain't even gonna lie, I'd be like mad bougie with my shit and interview the motherfuckers before they work for me, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because I just gotta make sure, like, we can be cool without what you working with me for.
Like, you like jazz? Like, no, not really. I'm like, all right, get them out.
I just wanted an assistant that tries hot peppers for me to tell me how hot they are.
See, I already know that.
Okay, so that would work out because then you probably go to hot ones and be like, yeah, so I know you won't be here for the questions, but this dude's going to try them all.
Exactly.
See, I think I would use my assistant as autopay. I wouldn't have it on my phones. I would just completely be like, yeah, so as soon as the bill comes out, you go pay that shit up automatically.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, if we're talking in practical and not in bit form.
Yeah.
You'd have bad dreams of that motherfucker just coming to you one day and just being like, I couldn't pay the bill. We're broke.
I was like, we're broke.
You're fired.
Yeah, like, you're fired. Oh, I'm not broke.
I got money.
I'm anything but broke. Okay, I might be broken, but not broke. Oh, man. Celebrities, am I right?
Oh, I love a celebrity.
Yeah.
I hope they don't see me.
Who else would be like
White Claw? I've been trying to open it for like a minute and a half, but
you need my nubs.
My nubs are not working out. I might have to use a key.
Oh, come on!
Toast computer.
So this is what happened live on the podcast. You see?
Oh,
ready for this?
Hey, ASMR.
That's White Claw.
White Claw.
WHITECLAW.
The champagne of beers.
You know, sponsor us, and we'll have bigger space, and we don't have to clack our fucking computer.
Yeah.
Clack our clunkers together.
Click, clack, and White Claws.
So what were you about to get into? I can tell by your face.
If besides, like, Burner would be a great option as someone to hang out with and to have as a good friend. Like, that's there's a lot of reward that comes with that. But what else you would think? Because if you have Burner as a friend, that's covered for life, it seems like, right? Well, even if it's like, yeah, come into my store and it's free. It's like, okay, well, I'm good with that.
To me, it's kind of like more than that, just because, like, first I found out, like, about a month ago, like, he's, like, the 6th richest man in the world. He's up there with Jay-Z and all them because of the cookies empire and the business and stuff like that. And that's why
I believe it.
And that's why I was bringing up the Wiz Khalifa thing, because he wasn't doing that then. He was just kind of doing his own thing and shit like that. So even then, like, he elevates you further or whatever. Like,
a motherfucker that came like that.
Yeah, he's in Forbes and shit. Top
Forbes.
Number 6 richest
man
in the world.
Well, then it's cool as fuck of him to still be making music, like, as just
I was just about to say
doing
that too.
vlogs and shit. Like,
he does that too. He's got so many avenues. He'd be a cool dude to be around. Right. You learn a lot.
Okay, well then then all around he's a great one.
Yeah,
for me, it would be great to become really good friends with like a badass tattoo artist. Like, really good friends, like, to the point where they just want to hang out, and they're like, hey, I got this idea. Do you want it?
Like, hey, can I have this idea for an Irish shekel? I'm like, hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, I can't even imagine how tatted we would be. if we did luck up, though.
You wouldn't even
As
see
soon
my
as
nose
I
right
get
now.
money, that's where a lot of it's going. So Patreon.
Yeah.
Sign up.
Better studio first and all that
Oh
stuff.
yeah,
going
no,
on.
I'm joking.
We're laying out our
I guess
dreams.
I have to say that now.
We're laying out our
PC
dreams,
culture.
and they're probably like, "Oh, we might not even let these guys get famous." Humble dudes, though. I ain't talking about going to the strip club and throwing the money on the strippers.
No. See,
My-
that's
Yeah.
in all seriousness, that is one thing I don't care if even though I got the money, I ain't comfortable doing.
No, see, that's too generic. If I'm going to the strip club, I'm going in there and I am going like this with my W-2s.
Yeah, I've definitely gone to the strip club one time though to do that, and then be like, "That's a bucket list thing that I never had, but I can say I've done it."
Shit, but we don't need to go to the strip club. We just get one to come to us.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
That's when you're cool.
House party.
House party,
I ain't
part
never been
5.
opposed to those.
That's when you got money.
Yeah,
Anyone
you
can go to a strip club.
Yeah, you bring the club to you. That's a different type of status.
That's right.
We're gonna be on TMZ for all the wrong reasons.
We will also give to charities.
Oh yeah.
We
Charities.
will help the Ronald McDonald House.
We will donate to Make a Fish.
Oh man, that's a good one. Let's write a sketch around that, huh?
And then build a pair. The love fruits.
I got emphysema.
Ooh, get it checked out.
I know. I'm trying. I live in Guadalajara too long.
I heard it's pretty dusty out there.
Oh yeah, it's real dusty.
Agent Orange.
Worse.
Ooh, what's worse than Agent Orange?
Agent Green.
Oh,
Ooh! Into the bed.
I ain't had no music corner in a minute, and this ain't what that is right now. But any songs that's been hitting y'all real nice this week?
Mariah Carey. All I Want Is for Christmas.
is that what you've really been jamming?
No,
What's
not
today's
that.
date?
okay.
But I have been
Okay,
listening to
so-
Christmas music.
That should have hit you like what last week?
Huh?
You
Well, I
shoulda-
listen to Christmas music year round.
Yeah, that's valid.
Yeah, that's valid. But in all seriousness, I don't think I've listened to new music recently. Yeah, I don't think I have really.
Well,
I definitely have. Are we going like in order, or are we just throwing shit out?
Just
just anything.
throw shit at the wall.
Shout out Lil Cobain. I'll give you a little shout out. He's got a song on his new album that'll probably be in my top 3 before the year's over, and it just came out. So
Lil
sure.
Cobain. We had you on the pod, but the episode got corrupted. So
Come back on, promote
Yeah.
the song.
yes, sir. Let's talk about the album.
yeah, everyone get into his DMs. Tell him to go on the 1722 podcast
That's-
or Vast Difference,
For
which
some
is better.
reason, he always likes the stuff that he's mentioned in without us tagging him in it, though. He just happens to know. So maybe he is still watching, so he'll see this probably.
Hey.
We'll tag you anyways, though.
Good guy.
Yeah.
Let's see.
yeah.
So I've been listening to a band called Blitzkid that I'm in love with right now. They're like a kind of a gothic horror punk band kind of deal, like a newer Misfits, a little bit of rockabilly type of sound.
Okay, all right.
Big fan on that.
Rockabilly's, people say it's like hard to get into, but man, is it
Yeah,
fucking
it's
good.
it's one of my favorite genres. Mixing the punk with the rockabilly, it's like my favorite thing to listen to right
Yeah.
now, and I don't really know why.
Mm-hmm.
But every band I find, I'm like, I like this.
Yeah.
So, this is not new at all. This is going back to the 80s, but I've been listening to a lot of Depeche Mode.
Eurythmics?
No, I can't say that I have. But Huey Lewis in the News did pop up on my Spotify saying that it's in the running for possibly being one of my most listened to artists of the year, and I did not expect that. Because Huey Lewis, I don't know if you know, but
It's the power of
I was about to
love.
say, I haven't
Yeah.
really been getting pop-ups like that. My stuff just been kind of like throwback stuff, which made me ashamed about the song that I listened to 155 times last year. But I won't name that song because it was a guilty pleasure like a motherfucker.
Soulja
Real
Boy,
quick,
tell
let's
him.
get into that. Actually, now that I'm older, I'm kind of like I'm past the point of like a guilty pleasure.
Okay, so that was about to be my thing too. Before I said anything about that, is like a lot of the music that I listened to here lately has been kind of like not R&B-ish, but kind of like the chill type vibe, and I can't really help that shit. But look,
like lo-fi.
yeah, like I find myself listening to that shit like all day long, and Some people would say that'll probably dictate your mood or whatever because you're just listening to chill shit all the time or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. My brain is just a sucker for that shit.
Yeah.
So does that mean that you've probably listened to the YouTube stream of like the girl drawing with the cat?
No, what is that?
Oh wow! Like every lo-fi beat you look up,
It's like one of the most like
So I know lo-fi is like a category on Spotify, but I don't know what classifies as lo-fi to me. Like when I say
show him live.
It's like chill, like
because I want to say R&B, but it's not really like that though. It's just I don't know, man.
What's an example of an artist?
Lil Cobain.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm definitely a sucker for a song that'll play all the way through and have like a distorted part that's like chopped and screwed or some shit like that. It doesn't matter what the song is, it'll get me every fucking time.
Yeah. Scared
Sorry, my bad.
I've seen stuff like that.
Well, if anyone wants to know what we're talking about, that's the Domino's app. We're not sponsored by them.
Shouldn't
Sorry.
have said their name.
Pizza was fire for Extreme Rules though.
Pomino's. I'll say that. Pomino's with poblano sauce. But
Poblano.
Poblano. If you don't know what that is, this is what we're talking about. Come on.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I'm about to say something that I feel like we've been here before. This is a deja vu moment for me.
Oh god, what do you mean?
This
Oh
is a
shit.
deja vu moment. This has happened before. I'm gonna have to look through our episodes and see this, but I swear to God.
We talk about lo-fi?
Not lo-fi, but we were in this moment where like Austin had something playing to the mic and we were sitting like this.
Huh.
I swear to God.
Have you ever had deja vu that creeps you out?
This right now. Literally.
I was gonna say all day.
Literally
Yeah.
this right now.
Because it's like,
'Cause
how are
I-
you aware of it, but you somehow don't remember it?
It's like
It's almost out of body right now. 'Cause I
Can we
was
be
just like-
honest?
I'm like,
Kind of like time travel.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like you got some future sight. If you know what
That's how
that is.
that makes
Shout
you
out.
feel.
Magic.
Because for me, it just makes me feel like, I mean, we're just kind of like on a fucking loop. Kind of like it's weird to me, kind of like doppelgangers, you know?
Well, I think it's kind of cool to be like, okay, I dreamed about something, let's say, not a year ago, but like a month ago. And you forget about it, and then all of a sudden it hits you like, wait a minute. This exact moment I've seen, but I forgot about it. But I'm literally remembering it now. But it never
does
happened.
It come from a dream?
For
Because
me,
I
it does.
never remember the dream.
And you want to know what's weird?
But that's the thing. You have like scientifically, all humans have like 7 dreams a night. Whether you remember them or not, you have them.
Yeah, I don't remember
So,
my dreams that often.
Even
I
if it
remember one
pops,
sometimes.
even if it pops in or out, deja vu can still happen.
Yeah.
You
So
wanna know
that's what's
weird,
crazy.
though? I don't think, and let us know in the comments if you and a friend have, but I don't think anybody's ever really called deja vu at the same time, or at least me and somebody have called deja
Oh,
vu.
no,
at the
that's
same time.
too fucking much.
Also, like, you owe me a
I
Coke.
have to
like
tell
we-
you to leave
like-
if that happened.
like-
If 2
like-
people...
Yeah, we
I
both be
feel
like,
that's...
I literally
and-
got chills.
yeah, if we look at each other, but like we've been here before. This has happened before, right? Like, that,
Imagine if they're like, we've been here before. And they look at Tyus, like, oh my fucking god. Like, yeah.
but yeah, that
I'm
was
done.
Yeah.
that was kind of weird, and I feel like the deja vu was even more than deja vu because I feel like I said that on the pod the last time was that it was deja vu. So this could be the third time.
Oh my god, that's meta.
That's why.
Deja vu
That's
wrapped
why I
up in
said
deja
it
vu.
was like out of body for me just for a second. But I'll do my research, and if I'm right,
That's a good movie too,
if
Deja
I'm
Vu.
right, then I'll post the clip on Instagram.
For context. You gotta love context.
I love a good
When this
context.
comes out, I'll have the time.
Shout out context.
Hey,
Yeah, you got to.
context
I'm
titles.
already working on something special too, so yeah,
Oh yeah, the end of the year is gonna
I'll
be nice.
I'll be looking for that.
Hell yeah.
looking for I'll be looking for that.
There's a lot of exciting things coming up.
Oh,
Things
yeah.
we can't talk about here. But,
Our show at the Met. Oh,
whoops.
sorry. I didn't mean to let that out. Don't tell anybody.
Opening for Lewis Black.
Yeah,
My favorite comedian of
all time. Yeah. If you haven't seen Accepted,
Yes, that's the greatest thing he's ever done. Nah,
he was good at Inside Out.
oh yeah, no. I'm
He played
joking.
Anger.
I have no real opinion on Lewis Black. I just threw out.
He
a
was
name.
what? Just real quick though, because now we're on top of Lewis Black. He was one of the first comics I ever seen on TV. because I remember when Grandma and Grandpa's old room? We had a Grandpa and Grandpa, if you didn't know.
Yeah.
And they had that TV room with the 2 recliners and shit. And I remember going through when they had like HBO for like the trial or whatever on their DirecTV. And his special was on, and I remember I watched it for like 10 minutes, and I was just sitting there, and he's yelling at the crowd, and this dude just like looks back at him, and he's like, what's wrong with America? You fucking communist! And I was just like, I don't know what this guy is, but I love it.
I was about to say, my friend introduced me to Bo Burnham in the weirdest way.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I asked you a few weeks ago about comics, and you were like, I don't know any.
Because what he showed me really wasn't necessarily that, but it stuck with me, and I still know the words. It's just funny because if you go back and listen to the song, it wouldn't hold up. But anyways,
he is apparently like, I'm not really into Bo Burnham, but like everyone says he's one of the best comics around.
But man, I want to say some of the lyrics right now so bad, but I can't. But yeah, I went over to his house and we were getting ready to catch the bus in the morning, and he showed me like this song is like it's I'm Boyo or some shit like that, but
Don't know.
It's so fucking funny, bro.
All of our cousins were into it, and they were like, oh, look at Bo Burnham. And we're like, yeah, we prefer a guy talking with a microphone, so sorry.
I was never into the sing-song comedy.
Alright, I'm gonna say it. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, go
I'm
for
a
it.
drink and a half. You can censor what you need to.
Yeah.
Whatever you feel like.
We don't censor.
Whatever
Yeah.
you feel like ain't in the range.
We
Unleash
It
your
was just
Spike
so
TV.
funny.
Too
'Cause
late
he was
for
like,
television.
He's like, go to a vagina orchard, count 1, 2, 3, turn that plane around, you got a third world country. That's right. Consider yourself warned, I'm offensive and creative like handicap porn. Excuse me, I ain't even gonna do it.
Come on,
It's
you gotta finish it. You gotta
you're
finish
pushing
it.
them together like a titty Venn diagram, and then I don't remember the rest, but he was going crazy.
He went in.
Yeah, he went hard like a motherfucker.
Bo
Right
Burnham
below your
bars.
diaphragm. That's like it's hiding the ham. First base, we're making out. Second base, I'm getting takeout.
Oh,
Third base,
Oh.
I'm getting faked out.
Oh.
Like, yeah, man, that shit was so funny though.
Shout out Bo
yeah.
Burnham.
Burn.
That was just a
Burnham.
funny bar. I'm offensive and creative like handicap porn. Like what?
It is offensive.
Is it?
But creative.
Yeah.
Somebody was a sick enough fuck. To
I mean,
think
I
about
won't
it.
Someone
lie.
had to think about
When
it.
I was
They
a
had to start
kid and
somewhere.
I came across that, I cried. I was like, I know I shouldn't be watching this.
I can
Is it
honestly
weird
tell
that I
you
didn't come
right.
across it till like 2 weeks ago?
Really?
Yep.
Can I tell you right now that I've yet to come across it?
Seriously?
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
I don't
stay
know.
away from the hub because they promoting it like crazy right now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Amputee?
yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I would probably like literally abstain from porn for a real long time by saying that.
Okay, well, there's probably not a single one that anyone would mention that I'd be like, yeah, I haven't seen it. Just because when I was a kid, I was like, and like anything that had the word porn, I pretty much watched.
Yeah, porn makes me feel so unhealthy.
Oh, yeah.
Like I really tried not to
I'm
watch
sorry,
it like
bro.
ever
I'm
anymore.
coming back to them Boyo
And if I
lyrics.
come across handicapped people doing it, then I'm like done after that.
Imagine if it said, the greatest handy, the greatest handy ever shown, but then the girl has no hands.
You might find the one I might watch because then
Yeah.
I'm like, well,
I gotta see how.
yeah,
You
you're
know.
talking nubs.
Yeah.
If she's using her mouth, it's not a hand job. So
Yeah.
get that out of the way now.
And now we're demonetized. Hitler. Stalin. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah, here's another bar that
9/11.
Fuck up. I'm sorry, I'm a fucked up individual, I guess. My girl is elected because she's the one I'm jerking with. Come on, you Asian child labor. Show me what you're working with. Ooh, large machinery.
Large machinery.
That's how he said it.
That does not rhyme or anything. It doesn't even have a flow. Well, he doesn't. That's the point of him.
yeah.
Well, I mean, it did because he's like, she's the one I'm jerking with. Come on, you Asian child labor. Show me what you're working with.
But I'm saying the machinery. That's just kind of.
Well, so
It's
he
an
goes.
ad-lib.
Oh, okay. That makes
Oh, okay.
sense.
Yeah.
Man.
Because he was playing the piano and doing this this
That's
rap.
that's like a double whammy right there.
Which is crazy because I never looked into him anymore after that, and I thought that shit was hilarious.
You can do, or he can do comedy, rap, piano, guitar, all at once,
Mm-hmm.
and then also is known as like one of the best looking comics around, one of the richest comics around. Like,
No one's
And I'm not gonna lie, the song has
guy.
the
No,
song
no,
has
I
a
know.
place in my heart just because when I think about like OG YouTube, that's like one of the videos I think about.
See, those were the days, though. I feel like YouTube's expanded so much now. Shout out YouTube, we're on it.
You can see
shout out to your
profile
friends.
views and all kinds of shit on their profile.
Nowadays, or back then, like, if your friend was like, hey, watch this video, there's probably a good chance that only you've seen it. Or the people around town have seen it now, right? Where now it's like everybody has seen everything. So the stuff that's real funny that you haven't seen doesn't really get through.
Yeah.
You know,
that's the sad
where
part.
back then, like, it was still fresh and new. So everything that was added, you know, you were pretty much into now.
Found that, but then again, that was MySpace shit too. You probably
Yeah.
just found that across somebody else's profile or something. But
It's weird to be on YouTube and you search videos that like you used to watch, and they're still on there obviously because it's a fucking time capsule,
Yeah.
and it's like 16 years ago, 15 years ago, and you're like, God damn! I remember when this said 8 months ago.
Yeah, it's
Like,
fucking weird.
what the
deleted a
fuck?
video of me
Even
and
like
my,
music videos too.
That's what I'm saying.
I deleted a video of me and my homie wrestling in my mom's living room because I thought she was gonna see it on YouTube. I'm pissed
Oh,
because
add it
I
right
would
here.
have loved to watch that because I'm sure that's about 15. Well, yeah, about 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Ugh,
I wish we
hate
would've had-
everything. This is the only thing that we've ever had on YouTube that I'm proud of still today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like, for
watching
sure.
it when I turn 50, I'm definitely gonna cry about it.
Wacko
It's still up
movies.
there. Oh, what are you doing? We're not
Wacko,
promoting.
wacko movies. Wacko movies.
We are not promoting that. Luckily, it's spelled weird. No one will ever find
Yeah,
it.
you're never gonna be able to find it.
Pee break.
Tyus
Oh.
his pee break.
And as we're back, he's back with the pee break.
Once in a lifetime.
He's got to take a whiz, a piss, a pee, a knee, a G, a B, and that's how we rap. Jesus Christ!
And Patrick Ewing.
I put him high this time. Put him high. So
I hit him high, hit him high, hit him high. You hit him low, hit him low, hit him low.
going straight out the home. You ain't got no game. I'm breaking out the game, coming through like a train. Hey, fucking bust at the bus at the door. Had to have I don't remember all the
Give it
words.
up. You can't flow.
I can't flow at all. I'm not ebb and flow.
Oh.
Did you hear about Scooby Doo?
What about it?
The new show that's coming out, Velma,
Oh.
is Velma's black and lesbian, and Shaggy is a black dude,
Really?
and people are losing it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It wasn't me.
I didn't tell you that it was over.
It wasn't me.
I didn't make her PB&J.
It might be him.
Oh my god.
No, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah. I don't know when the show's coming out or what. But
I'm just like, these are all fictional characters.
Exactly.
Who really cares? Like, does it affect my day-to-day life?
no.
Like, is it going to pay my... Is it going to keep my lights on?
Yeah.
Whether or not Velma stays white?
Am I gonna eat at night knowing that Velma is a lesbian or not? No.
Who cares?
Who gives a fuck?
But I'm also like... Why does she have to be a lesbian? Like, I think it goes both ways.
Yeah.
We got Zac Efron on Swole for
Okay,
Carrie
Von
Yeah, that
Erich.
shit's
That's
wild.
topical. Let's talk about it. How do you feel? Because I know you guys are big Carrie Von Erich fans.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he was my favorite Texan of all time.
Yeah.
Who's playing the other Erics?
I don't know. I think it's just about him.
Oh.
Yeah.
You haven't
He's
heard
got a
nothing
wild
about
enough
this
story?
movie other than
I haven't
the
heard
pictures.
about anybody else at all.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was happening.
Yeah,
And then this
really.
happened. So it's like, is that true? Is it actually about that, or is he getting
I
roasted?
mean, he looked the part though.
I mean,
believe
everything.
that.
I've seen it from actual non-comedy, like, magazines and shit on Instagram, that it's a Carrie Von Erich, whatever. Like, he's portraying him, that's why he bulked up, and his face in the picture's, like, all jacked, is because it's, like, the prosthetics.
Oh, okay. Well,
Which also, his jaw got fucked up a few months ago, too.
Yeah.
So.
I get what you're saying about a biopic,
Yeah.
but like, I'll still watch them just because it is interesting.
Yeah.
Like, you can watch it in documentary form, and I usually watch the documentary plus the
Yeah.
movie. But there's just something about like seeing it all kind of play out, and then seeing. I also like from an actor or actress perspective,
That's
being
true.
like, are they nailing this part? Like, do they feel and act like this person? Because then you kind of sit back and you're like, I respect that.
That's why I want to watch the Robin Williams movie, though. I would watch that one. The guy.
Oh yeah, I
The
forgot
guy
about that,
who
yeah.
apparently like acts and makes his face look just like Robin Williams in like
Mm-hmm.
every era of his career. I'm like, okay, I'd watch that.
Yeah.
I'd watch that one.
I'll tell you what's a good one, and the guy did look like him, was Notorious.
Yeah, wasn't it his son?
I don't think so.
Oh, I'm thinking.
No,
of,
his son.
I'm
was,
thinking of Straight Outta Compton. My
his
bad.
son played him in the opening scene of the movie where he's like a little boy, like that's his real kid or whatever. He was like 8 or 9, I think, at the time, probably.
Oh, speaking of Notorious B.I.G.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, have you seen that?
I have.
Yeah, it's a good
It's
movie.
been a while, but man,
Yeah.
Is it better than Freedom Riders?
Well,
no,
I wouldn't say that, but
You know,
No.
you know Freedom Riders?
man.
come
Yes.
on, everybody loves a Freedom
God, I
Rider.
love that fucking movie. That's the
If I
only
could
thing.
write about anything, it'd be Freedom.
That's the only thing Hilary Swank in that I'm like, okay, I like it.
$1 Million
What
Dollar
a
Karate
fucking
Kid.
movie!
I've never seen it.
What a fucking movie! I gotta rewatch that. It's been a long time, but man,
I've never seen it on any service or anything. You go to the DVD collection, buy that shit.
Well, you seen what Orlando Brown's always talking about?
You know, his bleach blonde hair. You
Yeah.
were watching those?
His most recent time on Vlad.
oh, I thought he was bald now.
I don't know, maybe they're just like resurfacing clips, but I'm seeing it everywhere. But he's basically saying that he was like being passed around when, like, before That's So Raven, like when he was like young, like on Sister and shit like that.
Oh no, I didn't see
Like
that.
all the Disney executives were like pedophiles passing around all of the children, essentially. But you know, it's him, so it's
I don't
like
know if I can.
Allegedly.
I don't know.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm 100% alleged.
We
That's
didn't
what
say
I'm
it.
saying.
He did on
Yeah.
Vlad. So go
That's
check
right.
that out. We didn't say it. I never even been to Hollywood.
We ain't even got enough pull to even reach Disney. Hell,
Yeah. No.
it don't even matter. They ain't even gonna see that.
Imagine our show on Disney Plus. We
You think we could
would
get
never.
Orlando Brown on here though?
I wouldn't want him.
Really?
I would not.
Oh.
Well, for the views, I'd get him for the
Yeah, get him
views.
for the views.
But I would probably have a security guard just for the night.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he'd throw meth at me.
What we do is we bring him on and we don't talk about anything about that shit.
Yeah. And then as soon as we're like, welcome to 17, you like Disney?
Welcome to the Where Are They Now podcast.
I'm honestly surprised that's not a thing.
I'm sure it is.
You
Something.
get like Macaulay Culkin on there, Corey Feldman, Corey Haim.
They probably
From the grave.
feel bad, disrespected.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
don't know
true.
where they now. Motherfucker, I'm still here.
Yeah,
Like,
after all these fucking years.
The sad part though is if it got a lot of views and shit, they'd do it
Yeah, that's
because it
true.
would help their career out. What a sad
I
conundrum.
won't lie, I hate seeing Logan Paul.
Really.
Like,
Oh,
all
I'm a-
of his
I'm a
fucking
fan.
shit. No, I'm not saying in wrestling. I'm saying how, like, every fucking thing is about him.
we need to watch his match, by the way.
Oh, yeah, true. I just don't. You haven't seen it either?
No, I have, but I'm ready for a rewatch.
Logan
Yeah.
Paul and all them face at Crown Jewel, which is a WWE event, if you don't know by now.
In Saudi Arabia.
On this podcast, we talk about wrestling, Seinfeld, and art.
We talk about whatever the fuck we want. That's what
Why?
it's about. Because we talk shit. About everything.
We don't take shit from nobody.
Oh, and because we also don't take the shit
Yeah,
that we
there you go.
talk shit
See,
about.
he doesn't even know the fucking catchphrase of the
It's
podcast.
been a while, but I'm here.
It's been a
It's
long
been a
one.
while. It's how we coming to the show.
Yeah.
I know, but like, guys,
Oh, it's been a while since we've recorded.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah, I can't even keep up with this here schedule.
Yeah,
But we're here
Yeah.
right now.
that's right, and that's what's important.
Yeah, we all got 2 jobs, so we've been working a lot, but we've been putting it out.
And
The vast difference you've been seeing are from like 8 months ago.
and on top of that, like, we barely been here for the 1722 podcast, but we ain't missed a beat right now.
Yeah.
That's
Been
right.
pretty solid.
And thank you to all the fucking subscribers in the comments. Oh my
Absolutely.
god. 171. Let's get it to 200. It's still crazy.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And like it happened,
Out
just
of nowhere.
out of nowhere,
So-
and I couldn't be more thankful for it.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you.
Literally kind of like overnight.
Yeah.
It is crazy. Like we didn't really do this before, but why not now? It has been a while since we've been here, but like what this podcast really has done and changed in our lives. Like obviously, like we're not living lavish or anything, but like
What do you mean? I got a Bugatti out front.
Like I said, this recap will tell.
right next to my Schwinn.
This recap will tell it all whenever it's all said and done. We've done a lot of cool shit this year. We've seen a lot of cool things this year. For us, just being average dudes, I mean, it's a lot to take in because I don't know too many people that are average people that see or done the things that we've done this year alone.
Yeah.
Off this, and for us to not even be too much of a notable name, but we got people out here that love us and care about
Right.
us. So
It's opened a whole lot of doors, like things that would have never happened before, and it's like it's crazy to think that it started with just an idea and that we just were like, let's just fucking do it, and here we are, 82 episodes, and like, you know, I've been able to connect with comedians and go to their shows and film their sets. I was able to do stand-up. We are in one movie, potentially another one. Like, we've had musicians on here, like people that...
We're about to start doing a whole lot of, you know, filming and stuff with a lot of comics and filmmakers, even more than we were this year, so...
Right. Yeah, I'm saying we got a lot of shit planned, and it's just crazy where this has taken us.
Yeah, I remember in the bathroom, we would just be clowning around whenever I first met him and shit. We would be like, oh, we need to do a podcast and stuff like that. And even whenever I was saying it, at the times that I was saying it, like, I never thought about people watching us and shit like that. I never thought about a fucking subscriber. I never really thought about people coming to us. I don't know. I just thought people wanted to hear about certain conversations that we were having because I thought they were fucking hilarious. Right. But it's just crazy to almost have the subscribers that we do.
Yeah, because I mean, when we were having those conversations, it wasn't like, yeah, legitimately, we never were like, oh, well, we want to get famous, and we, you know, it was like, I think people would like to hear these funny, stupid things we have to say. Mm-hmm. And it's opened up this whole world. And I do, like, regardless of the accomplishments that have come from it, right? Like, that's all great, but that's more, material?
Oh, yeah.
I guess.
Well, not even that, because, I mean, we've only had a few materialistic things that come from this.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, like, it's more, those are, like, cool things that have happened, but like for me it's like changed who I am as a human being. Like, it's truly given me something to like motivate me to live for, it's like this expression of creation, and this like there's a very freeing thing inside that comes from doing this, being able to sit here and put ourselves out on the line, out in the open, just for the sake of being stupid and funny with each other. Like, a lot of people wouldn't do this. Like, have their privacy out there. Yeah. Right? But we do, and there's something about that that's just kind of fun. It's like, you can just come here and you can kind of get to know us.
I shit in the shower. I'll admit it.
I see it on the internet a lot. A lot of people talk shit about a lot of podcasts coming out. Like, podcasting is just a thing to do these days, I guess. But for us, and from where we're at and where we come from and shit like that, and for us to do what we're doing, I mean, hell, it means a whole lot to us. I mean, I just really wanted to put that out there because it burns me up every fucking time I see people be like, enough podcaster, we need this in the world or whatever.
I was just about to say,
we do what the fuck we want to do. We're always going to do what the fuck we want to do. And people appreciate us for what we want to do, so it's just, I just really wanted to put that out there just to say that we love what we do. And I mean, hell, you might say that there's too many podcasters out there in the world, but we're gonna be one of the ones to break through eventually, and y'all gonna see that.
I seen a thing that said, enough podcasts, we need farmers.
Yeah, they be doing something like that. We need more farmers.
Yeah, okay. Well, there seems to be a lot here, so
yeah.
I think we're good on that. There's about at least 100,000 farmers, and how many podcasters where we live? 3.
Yeah, exactly.
So, fuck you. But yeah, no, seriously, like, I 100% agree, but also, like, it is, like, I legitimately have a passion for doing this, putting it out. Like, I wouldn't do it if I didn't love it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't love podcasting.
We had a live show.
Right, and I was going to get to that as well. But yes, the live show is probably the biggest thing, I guess, that came from this whole
That's
thing.
the materialistic thing that came out of it. I mean, we didn't expect to get paid at the end.
Right.
Yeah, we did. So
yeah, and with that, it had nothing to do with money. It was like, we want to have fun. We want to give something to the area. We want to try to bring people in and try to have people that come have a good time tonight. Like, that's really all that we cared about. Like that. And if we didn't get paid, it wouldn't have made the night any less fun or successful or anything.
I expected nothing out of it other than what I got.
And in fact, when I pitched the idea for it to even happen, I said, I don't want to get paid. That's not what it's about. Like,
we want to have the experience.
We want the platform. Like,
and shout out to Jacob Klein with the fucking 127 Main, Morgantown.
Absolutely.
One of the greatest experience we've ever had. Thank you very much. Go check out 127 Main.
Right. And even that, I'll say it, because he's not here. Like, I'll defend him. It's the same thing. Like, the motherfucker's doing something.
Yeah.
Right? And I know you can be like, well, you're one to talk because you don't show up all the time. But I have.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been there. Yeah. Multiple times. I've performed there once, but how many shows have I been to?
You've performed there twice.
Oh, good point. I've performed twice, but I've been to probably, 7 shows at least?
Yeah.
Okay? And, it's just sad to me, especially if you live close and in that area. I don't live close, and I don't have money. I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm broke. So the chances of me driving out there are not always great, but I believe full-heartedly in what he's doing.
Oh, yeah.
And what he has done, and it's just sad that anybody that's created anything, I'm not saying it because it's us and what we're doing here, I'm not saying it's because it's Jacob and he's one of my good friends, I'm saying it for anybody that you know who's creating anything, you should back them up, because it takes a lot of effort, time, guts. Like, everybody can have a dream. Mm-hmm. Right? And anyone can be like, oh, I would love to do that someday, right? But not everybody takes the initiative to make that shit happen.
It's true.
Right? And like I said, I'm not even just talking about us. I'm not trying to be like, give us our flowers, suck our dicks, or anything like that. I'm talking about anybody and everybody. You should give them credit. You should help them grow, because they want their dream to happen. Like, this thing that you're talking about, they're actually trying to live. So don't say you have a dream and you would love to do this and then not back them up. And go fuck yourself.
I appreciate smelling our flowers right now, just because, like I said, I'm the one doing the recap and everything else like that. So over just the course of a year, and I put a little bit of last year in there, so it's a year and a half. But there's so many changes that came out of it. Like, it's just something to be proud of, really. Like,
yeah, that's the biggest thing. We are extremely fucking proud of this podcast.
Right. Like, I give us our flowers just off the simple fact of how many changes we've done, and it's just kind of been like a seamless change. Like, it's nothing really been major to us. We just kind of know what we have to do, and we just do that.
Right.
And the subscribers just kind of been with us for the whole ride, and I appreciate it all.
Yeah, I was going to say, the coolest part about it is, truthfully, and I guess this is, the cheesiest thing you possibly could say, but, it's not even about the fact that we're proud. We're proud and grateful, because it truly wouldn't be possible if it, it's possible.
Without viewers like you. Thank you.
We could put it out, but let's be honest. If we had put shit out and no one was listening, no one was watching, we wouldn't be doing the show.
Yeah, we flip out every single time a video blows up.
Right. We're in the group chat immediately. Yeah. We're loving life, right? And so it's cool when shit like that happens, or if they comment or they write us personally and say, we've had a couple comments where yeah, we look forward to every Sunday your episode coming out, and we pull, we sit around and smoke and watch it. That's literally the best thing we could ask for.
Yeah.
So it's cool as fuck. And we're gonna talk shit and we're gonna be pissed off about certain things. So, but I also don't want it to go unnoticed that we are truly grateful for what has happened, and for everybody who has given us these opportunities.
Yeah.
Right? People who've come on here they didn't have to. Most of them don't live here. They drove from other areas to come here and be a part of what we're doing, and it's cool as hell.
And some asked and were completely hype and grateful over the opportunity, as if we were people that were of a major status. So, that feels great in itself to just even have it, because they see what we're doing as well.
So shout out you.
Shout out you. We'll go PBS for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, when holiday season comes up, we feel more loving and more, I guess, giving
Oh,
than
yeah.
love. So, you know what I'm saying? That's, you can expect more of that.
This
to come.
is just call this the Thanksgiving episode for all the thanks we just gave to you, right?
Yeah, because it ain't happening again.
But we
Definitely
will
not
have
for Thanksgiving.
have a Thanksgiving vlog though.
Oh,
Come
yeah,
on,
for
we're
sure.
having that.
We'll probably go live Thanksgiving Day as well.
Oh yeah.
So be on the lookout for that if you're at home with your family.
Yeah, make sure you got your plates on standby and be ready to go live with us because we're
And then,
bringing people in. For
Step
that.
away from the family, light up a ciggy.
Yeah, light up a cig outside.
Get on there with us.
Hey, if
Let's
you
have
got a
some
crack
fun.
pipe, light that up. We don't judge.
Yeah, we don't judge.
If you want to, let me know in the comments if you want to see me make my world famous Oreo pie from scratch.
Oh.
I'll put that on YouTube Live too.
Okay. Can you tell the fans how you make it?
Alright, so you start out with a little bit of apple crust. Alright, you layer that in. You blaze it with a torch, right? Then you're going to put in some, the Oreo filling.
Okay.
Okay. You let that, sit in there.
Marinate.
Not marinate. You put it in the fridge overnight.
Okay.
Come out the next morning. Whipped cream. You take a Oreo. You take a cheese grater.
Okay. Just one.
Shave it all over. No, a few. You shave it all over. And then you put the dollop.
I think they would like to know how many Oreos exactly, though.
5.
Okay, 5
yeah.
Oreos.
And then you put dollop of whipped cream on each slice that you're going to cut.
Okay.
And you cut it so where everyone has that thing. Boom.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
We should start your own cooking show.
Oh, I would love to.
That actually would be fun. I think that's something we should do for Patreon. Would be to learn how to cook shit.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I'm not a great cook by any means, but I have enough knowledge through the years now to know how to follow a recipe. So I could guide us through just about anything. But it would make for very funny content with you guys not, knowing as much.
Oh, yeah.
It would be fucking hilarious. And I know how pissed off you get when you don't understand something.
Especially measurements. Anything with numbers, sign me out.
And nobody pisses me off more than you. So it would just lead to nothing but fun. So
halfway through the stream or whatever, so I'll just clean up. You guys cook. I'll deal with the cleanup after.
Get the chef hats.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh shit! Get a
Chef
little ratatouille
jacket.
inside. Oh man,
An ascot. We'll go all the way.
Oh yeah, I'll get that. I'll get a monogrammed A.
Have you ever seen anyone in real life wear an ascot? By the way,
no.
Or is that a strictly '70s thing? Or
I feel like that's a real
people?
rich California, New York thing.
Oh, okay. How would you
England?
take it?
I could see England.
It would definitely, I try not to judge, but I would be yeah, that's something I've never seen or thought that I would see in real life. So I have to be taken back a little bit.
If I seen someone in public with one of those, I feel like I would treat them like a villain. I would be I know I'm not supposed to talk to you. I'm supposed to look the other way. I'm going to walk because you're better than me. All that shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I feel when I see people around town with, extremely nice things. That's why people are like, why don't you... saying thank you or whatever. I'm like, yeah, they don't want to hear from me.
It don't mean shit to them.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It doesn't... The way I see it is if it doesn't mean shit to me, it's not going to mean shit to you.
Yeah.
So
those
that's
are
the
the ones
words
that
I
be like,
like.
yeah, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, yeah, huh?
There's no shit worse than a yeah, uh-huh.
I swear.
Yeah.
Tyus and I know about the rich people. Well, actually, I don't know. Sam's Club, was it a rich demographic?
What are you... Yes.
Okay,
Everyone
yeah,
Those people spend over $1,000 every time.
that's what I thought. Yeah,
daily.
Yeah.
Some people spend $1,000 daily in that bitch.
Yeah, damn. Imagine living like that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we really need to get that Patreon started. I'll take swimming classes.
That shit's crazy. But yeah, they raise hell over the smallest shit in that bitch. It's crazy.
Although that would be a funny idea.
Ain't nothing worse than a rich person
taking swimming classes.
Ain't nothing worse than a rich person fucking temper tantrum.
That's all rich people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they go into a public place and it's
anybody.
just a whole nother realm for them.
Then that's what's funny is when people are like, oh, the white woman Karens or whatever. I'm like, I've seen plenty of dudes do it.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of dudes do it.
Oh,
it's not just women.
Yeah.
I've seen dudes completely lose their shit at Freddy's,
Also,
Kroger.
I've had my bad luck of having to work for people my entire life and having to work for asshole customers and shit. Customer service, restaurant, whatever the fuck it is. And I'll just say that everybody are fucking assholes. It doesn't matter what color, what gender, fuck you. Everybody has talked down to somebody at some fucking point.
Yeah.
But obviously, consistently. it is definitely. The
Oh
white
yeah,
people.
it's definitely though.
Well, I ain't reached the age yet to act out in a public place.
Yeah,
to a
but I feel like we
motherfucker.
know better, don't you
So-
think?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Our
This
generation's different.
This generation, I don't think, because of the influence of the Karen and your parents and all that shit, I don't think 10, 15, 20 years from now, the adults are going to act like our parents or even the adults of today.
Like, we're embarrassed to act like it, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe not everybody that's our age,
Yeah, it
but
just
I
don't
would
help.
say a large
It just ain't
portion.
gonna help me none. That's just what I come to realize at the end of it. So I just won't do that.
What do you
They're
mean?
not gonna help me more because I spazzed on them.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
You're
They
causing
can't do
more
nothing
problems.
about it. They can't do nothing about
Right.
it. And that's just what you gotta accept about it.
Like I would
Yeah,
never.
no matter how I feel, I'm like, okay, if I lose my shit right now, I'm only going to walk away embarrassed.
Imagine
Because
how
it's not
shitty-
going to change the outcome.
And,
Imagine how shitty you would feel if you got the line, "Sir, I'm just doing my job."
Yeah.
That would make me die on the inside.
yeah, I
Oh,
would
yeah.
feel like shit.
Yeah.
Completely.
Oh my god, dude! I
Yeah,
would
like,
literally
you know what?
I mean, those
It
people
is.
do.
seppuku.
Those people do every time too, though. They'll still be like, "I know," but
Yeah, it's like
motherfucker,
no.
no.
Yeah, stop.
If you know, then
leave.
shut up.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
Yeah, if you know everything you're saying now is null and void.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, you don't have to say it. Like, you should just automatically know it. Like, it should be like an unspoken
And I know
rule.
you're too tough of a guy. You don't want to back down, but just be like, "I know," and just relax, bro. Just
Yeah.
walk away if you feel
Be like,
embarrassed.
I know,
Like, that's
my
just-
bad. I'm
It's
sorry.
just what it is.
My wife left me today. My kids are gone. I'm real sorry. You know, like just go through the whole thing.
Right.
But that's also another problem.
But
When you get the
we'll-
person that goes through the whole thing. Like when I had that woman that was like, "Yeah, so can I get the pepperoni?"
I hate that.
And I was like, "Yeah, sure. It's $5.34." And she's looking through her change, and she's like, "My son died last week of colon cancer," and I was like, "Oh, that's terrible." And she's like, "Yeah, he was 35 years old."
Your pepperoni's good for
Literally,
colons.
and
Have a good
she
day.
was like, she was like, he was 35 years old, so young, and I was like, "Oh man, you want ranch with that?" And she was like, no. My daughter had a doctor's appointment. I was like, "Oh, you need extra napkins?"
You're better.
Like anything trying to fucking.
You're better than me. I would have been like, "I'm sorry to hear that," and if she would have kept talking, I would have just kept doing what I'm doing, and then I would have been like,
Well, yeah, I was to say I ended up just being like, because she kept talking, I just left the pizza there, all her shit, and then I just turned
Yeah.
around and walked because I was like, "This is endless."
in the
Like,
back
it
of-
sounds terrible.
in the
Yeah,
back
I'm
of-
sorry for you,
yeah,
but-
for real. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, "What are you expecting from me?
Yeah,
Right.
I'm a pizza
What do you
man.
want me to do?
Yeah, like I can't do shit.
You gonna tell you this pizza's free? I can't do that."
Yeah.
And I'm extremely bitter and cynical and am filled with hatred on the inside. So, like, immediately when I hear that, and I hate this about myself, is that I think that you're trying
To get
get
something.
sympathy, and
Yeah.
you're trying to, like, expect
Well-
me to be like, you know what, you have had it rough. It's on the house.
I honestly think that the reason we think like that, I can't speak for Tyus, but especially you and I, is for two reasons. One, we were raised in Only City in Minnesota, where everyone is going around sob story, bullshit, lying to you, and church. We were raised in the most extreme lying sons of bitches religion's ever seen. So when people come up with all that shit, we're just like, "Yeah, shut the fuck up. I don't believe you. Like,
Right,
you're just spilling bullshit."
That's what I'm saying. I'm not proud of it.
No, yeah, same. Because most of the time, people could be
I mean,
serious.
yeah, my folks are like that. So I mean, they don't believe too much of shit, really.
Yeah.
So, motherfuckers with their sob stories in church definitely never really got through to none of my people. They always thought they were bullshitting. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't necessarily be feeling like that, but I do be wondering, like, why do you feel the need to confide in me? Because I would never do it to you. I would never
Yeah.
confide in any motherfucker I don't fucking know.
If I got, if
I just don't understand how
Yeah,
you,
that's a weird
If
concept.
some-
how it
yeah.
works out like that for you. I
Like, it's
if
truly
somebody
sad.
if somebody wanted to explain that to me, I mean, if they was to just be like, I just needed somebody to talk to, then I can understand it.
yeah,
I ain't gonna
yeah,
be a
I would
dickhead.
change my whole
Yeah, I ain't gonna be no
story.
dickhead, but you know what I'm saying. But until you say that, I'm just like, why?
but see, I think
You
I
have
would,
people that you can talk to.
I could handle that more in public. But when I'm on my shift, like let's say you're working a drive-through, right? You're a dude, you're making $9 an hour, and you're, about to hand the woman your change, but
Yeah.
it's stacked. You got like 30
Yeah,
cars
yeah,
on the
yeah.
line.
That's totally
She's
different.
telling you all this shit. It's like, I don't have time for this.
Yes, time and place, lady.
Time and place. If you want to meet me and give me all this, and like you said, be like, I need to talk to someone, but I'm not on a shift where I'm getting in trouble for shit you're going through.
Yeah.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here. Like, that ain't gonna happen.
Exactly.
But yeah, like even at work, if someone like I'm working with, right? If they're like, yeah, I haven't been able to talk to anyone about this, but I feel like I could talk to you. I'm like, okay, we're on a shift together. Well,
That's
fine.
I'm the type of guy where I'm just brutally honest. Like, I'll be like, okay, well, if you feel like that, I'm gonna tell you that I might not have anything to give towards your situation at all.
Yeah,
but if you need somebody to talk to that's just gonna sit here and listen to you, then I will, and I will with no judgment at all.
I always tell people when they're like, I got something to say, I'm like, okay, well, first, I may not have the same experience or the same point of view, but go ahead and tell me. Just because if they're like, oh, you don't see it that way, or like, I'm in the wrong, I'm like, hey, I told you.
Right.
Like,
now, the motherfuckers just come out and be like, so I murdered my wife last night. I'm like, all right, well.
yeah.
Buddy, I'm going to get the fuck up out of here. I ain't an accessory to shit, but you need to talk to somebody else.
I'm like, oh, look, break time, 9:15 in the morning.
Yeah,
that's why you can't talk to nobody.
A totally different story.
I think I would literally have that, like, chill moment.
Oh,
like, I murdered my wife last night. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, honestly, actually,
And then I
yeah,
just
I
freeze.
probably would too. I wouldn't know what to do with that movie.
Yeah, time
You have to
freeze.
listen to him, or you're next, probably.
Yeah.
You better not turn your back to that motherfucker.
If
He's plotting on you immediately.
He's like, I murdered my wife.
Somebody to listen.
Yeah.
I murdered my wife last night. Oh, tell me more.
All right, yeah.
Like,
see, I would have died.
Plug
in
up
that
the
moment,
microphone,
because I
put the
wouldn't even have
headphones
thought
on,
about that.
listen to everything he's got to say.
or be like, oh, cool, man, dude, play the hits.
Oh, man. Yeah, but legit, though, like, if you had a friend, like, if one of us murdered somebody, and we sit here and we say, like, so last night I murdered somebody and I don't know what to do about it.
And remember, that's exactly what I would do. And I'd bolt the fuck out as soon.
Well, if any one of us did that and then did it on the podcast, I would just be like, all right.
Well, I don't mean on the podcast. That would be a terrible idea.
Yeah, but
I'm saying, like, personally, or someone that, like, like, one of our friends or something, like, they come over here and they're like,
yeah,
we murdered somebody. What do I do?
Well, okay.
Like, what do you have advice?
I have two things.
Do you call the cops?
I do have advice, actually.
If they were, like, if they just came from doing it, and they were like, like, I didn't mean to, all that type shit, then I'd be like, okay, calm down, all that shit.
Right?
Be laying down
Afterwards?
towels, like, you couldn't clean up first?
Oh, man,
Yeah.
nah. I'm just going to be like, look, bro, leave.
Oh, okay, maybe not afterwards. But I'm saying, like, let's say if they were like, yeah, I murdered someone, right, and I got to talk to someone, but they're still reacting that way. Like, they're like, then I'd be like, calm down. But if one of our friends came and they were like, so I did something last night. I murdered someone. I'd be like, ain't that nifty? I'm loading a Jeep. I'm like, man, that's pretty cool. I take it and I come back. I'm like, man, that is crazy. What did it smell like? God! And I just fucking.
I'll probably be like, all right, that's cool, bro. But I know we're cool and all, but I hope you're not expecting to fucking stay here. Like, you murdered somebody. I appreciate you telling me what the fuck does that mean.
Yeah,
I'm probably coming off to him
because I would tell him, I'm like, well, just so you know,
I'm gonna be mad aggressive just because you came over and
yeah.
Well, okay, can I be honest?
Yeah.
What I would do is start asking questions immediately because I would want to know as much as I possibly
Was it a
could.
Tuesday?
Like, I'd want to know, are you saying this is a self-defense situation? Is this a serial killer? Like, we're talking, you just randomly murdered someone you've never met, have no connection to in any way. Where's the body?
Yeah.
How did you do it?
Where did you do it?
Yeah, like, where are you at in the process right now?
Do I know them?
Exactly, that's
man,
what I'm saying.
Is the body in the fucking car?
Yeah. Like, do you have it here, and are you expecting me to help you?
Yeah.
Before I cast any judgment, because if someone told me that, like, I'd be like, well, now my life's in danger, and I'm going to ask questions before I cast anything.
Would you react immediately and just try to kill the motherfucker, or are you going to call the police?
What would you do if he says, oh, wait.
Yeah.
Because if the body's in the car already, then but
that's what I'm saying.
He's insane already at this point.
Right.
So,
but that's the thing is, like, I guess it depends on how they're acting. Right? Like, if they, I don't know. Like, if they came over here.
They could be the most normal motherfucker, though. There's so many many examples that can tell you that.
What would happen if you're like, well, who was it? Where was it? And then all of a sudden they're like telling you, like, and they pop out and it's an eye.
Ugh. I'm like, well, now all of my questions are
I would
answered.
definitely go into like a different mode. Like I'd probably be like, get the fuck out. And I know they probably
Get the fuck out.
They probably ain't gonna get out. So then at that point, the whole house is about to go upside down, bro. I'm about to launch everything at that motherfucker.
He's playing a cool cop.
We're getting ready to have a one-on-one for real. One of us ain't making it out at that point.
Well, I mean, I know myself 100%, and I know that I would not react to where they felt like I was going to do something.
You would wait.
Because I'm too cautious. I know that. And I would be trying my best to think ahead before they are thinking ahead. I would be, like, trying to ask questions to gain information, and then watching their body language to see what's happening, and watching my surroundings on what I can do in the situation,
like,
while trying to kind of distract them.
You want to hide that body in the house? All right, I'll follow behind you real fast and then just stab him.
See, I would be the worst because I would think that I'm being secretive and I'm playing the body language. I'm jiving. I'm walking around. They don't expect nothing, and then also like, why are you by the TV so much? And like, oh, no particular reason. They're like, yeah, man, so, I don't know what I'm going to do. I killed this person. And then all of a sudden, I'm just like, throw the TV at them.
We don't own guns, though, because that would be the easiest solution to this problem. But we can't just say that we would shoot his ass because we don't have guns.
Oh, yeah.
No, see, but even if I had a gun...
I mean, honestly, it'd be the easiest solution, though. I would just be like, oh, you kill somebody.
See, but that's the thing, is I feel like with a gun, it's harder to call self-defense. Where if you see a TV busted in half over someone's head, they're like, "Well,
man, you got time to plan that shit out. Though, don't watch too much TV shows for that. Oh, you killed somebody, so then I'm like, all right, this is crazy. I'm gonna be on my phone all the time because if he's knocking on your door, coming in your house, and you're on your phone just casually as you have been, you can't say nothing about that. You his homie. He ain't gonna question you being on his phone. So then that's whenever you turn on the voice recorder, and have him reiterate that he killed somebody.
Well, that's another thing.
Then whenever it escalates and you pop his ass, you ain't got to deal with it.
Yeah, let's be honest. Everyone knows me. You know damn well that as soon as someone's like, yeah, so I had something going on last night. I'm like, yeah. What? Because I don't give a fuck. So many conversations that over the past 10 years since I've had a phone that people are like, all right, so can I tell you something? Every time. I have it in my pocket or something just in case. And I delete it after. But, yeah.
Well, if it was something like that, you better not.
No. So if it's something, then I'm like, yeah.
So pretty much, y'all can go ahead and call us up for Law and Order.
Oh, yeah.
Law and Order episodes.
I'm a full SVU over here, baby.
We're ready. We can write the scripts for you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Elliot Stabler over here.
Basically. Y'all.
Stay, man.
Trying to try our hand and everything.
My ass is killing me.
All right.
Yeah, we are over past time. I got to piss.
And remember,
don't take shit from nobody!